Okay, in this section 2.45, use the percent formula. Uh, Basically, only one type of percent problem here. Percent means using the percent formula actually part over whole. So just on your word problem, just identify your part number, put on the numerator, as a whole number, all of them, put at the denominator. This will come into as a fraction, as a decimal. Fraction change into decimal, and then eventually use that change into percent. That's what there is to it. We have three type of problems. These are covering almost, I believe, all of the problem you can, translate that into your equation. So three type problem, direct translation on your exam. You should be able to translate, these type of problems. So what number, direct translation as x is translated as equal, okay? Off. The number part is just convert that into decimal. Number into the actual number. Off means multiply. Multiply, or use English, multiply. And then here, 23 is just the number, is equal. What percent? What percent is actually a number? So let's see, how do you convert that? How do you change that? So that's what percent? X percent. Percent. And then what? Okay, everything covered here. Okay, what number? X is equal. All multiply what percent? What percent? So we're gonna in this section we're gonna deal with that. How do we translate these and then solve it? Each of the problem. So what number is 7? So what number is 7% of multiply 345? So your exam, you could encounter this type of problem. So first part is translate. You translate it, you get half of credit. Next, you actually get the number here. So here, 0.07 times 345. That's your x. So let's see what that is. Actually, you use your calculator to do it. Now, I don't have a calculator. I use that on the board. 3, 5, 35. That 3, 28, 31, 21, 24. So that number is 24.15. Yes. Okay. First part, translation. Second part, give me the number. Detail is, you can do some detail, but that's crucial here. First example. Second example. 23 is what percent of 56 is equal? What percent? X percent. Okay, just direct translate that as this. All multiply 56. Obviously, this is the equation you want to solve here. So you use your division property equality divided by 56. So 56. Okay, that gets you percent. This. Let's see what that is. 4. 6, 0, that's 1. 56, one more. 4, 0, that's 0. So this number is actually 0.410. So next you convert this into the actual percent, decimal into percent. So move your decimal point to the right by 2 position, and then put the percent symbol here. So that's actually, this one is 41%. Since this one doesn't ask you to do the rounding, it's okay for the last digit. It's close enough, it will be fine. Next, number 3. 86 is 344 of what number? So you do translation. 86 is equal 344 copy of multiply what number? X. You can use n, x, okay, or y, doesn't matter. So you need to solve this. First step, translation. Okay, that's required usually on your exam. And then you solve this x by dividing 344. So 344. And then you use your calculator to do it, but here I use hand to do it. 86, 344. So 0 here. So put a 0 here. 2, 8, 8, 6, 2, 5, 7, 172, 0. So let's see, 5. No, 5 will not be enough. 4. Yeah. So 4, 4, 16, 7, 4 here, 4 here, 3. Okay, maybe 5. Yeah, this one's evenly divided. So that number is 0.25, evenly divided. Be sure to do a little bit more. Later on, you may be required to do the rounding problem. We'll cover that rounding later on. So this x is 0.25. So as you can see, 344 times 0.25 is 86. This is asking for a number, so that number is 0.25. Okay? That's the end of our 2.45.